What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and so I'm going to be trying to make the interior for your Krispy Kreme. Both of me to say your. Anyways, here it is. This is a little bit of a weird one, I think. It's just, there's a lot more happening than my average tutorial interior, which I guess is good. I mean, you want to be different. Doing the same thing every time is boring, which is why sometimes I just am like, I don't want to do a restaurant tutorial, man. But this one is fun. I like doing this one. It's only 4 minutes longer than the exterior was somehow, which I don't know how that happened. The exterior just took a long amount of time. But I mean, it's not extremely detailed or anything. I guess it's basic. But yeah, that's all I want to say because I don't feel like talking. So that being said, enjoy the tutorial and I will catch you on the flip side. Alrighty, so the space you need for this is, well, you don't need any space. All you need is your Krispy Kreme for most likely yesterday, although it could have been like 3 years ago. I don't know when you're doing the timing of this, so I don't know why you'd wait 3 years. But, I probably would have made a better one in 3 years, let's be honest here. You do need some materials, and the ones you need to start off are going to be oak planks. Green concrete. I really got to figure this out here. Stone bricks. Oh, God. Quartz bricks. Shut up. Mangrove slabs. It's probably bold doing that so earlier, but it's fine. Birch doors. Spruce doors. Actually, I'll need one birch door, but it's fine. Smooth stone. And we'll go... Let me actually check if we're gonna go... Okay. I actually don't know. Black stained glass panes. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we'll go with those for now. That probably shouldn't have been. That probably shouldn't have been what I chose, but it's fine. So what you want to do is you want to start by coming inside your Krispy Kreme, and the first thing you want to do, not foist. First thing you want to do is you want to break your entire grass, or probably grass, and replace it with oak wood planks. Actually, yeah, this works out fine then. Let me just make sure. I'm gonna slash fill a lot of it, so let me just make sure I have this corner. 1990 and 113. 1990 and 113. I should have figured the 113. I just needed to know the 1990 because they're in the same axis. I always do that just so I don't have to count. It's really lazy, I know, but I'll have them in line so I don't actually have to double count the back side. I mean, I'm gonna have to double count one side. Typically, it's the longer side that I actually have to double count. Come to think of it, although it's fine. We deal with it. Hopefully everyone's having a good day or night as well. I don't think I said that yet. I am for the most part. I have a half a day left before Thanksgiving break. And by the time you're seeing this, I will be on Thanksgiving break, which is cool. Although not that that's very exciting. It's like literally 2 days off plus a weekend. So, you know. I guess the biggest thing with Thanksgiving break is it's like partially a mental break. I mean, like, after, I think I had mine, but in a general year, this probably will be the time of year where I'm just done. But because of Halloween, I still would just not have been able to just catch up my brain. But I had that week that I didn't go to school because I was sick, so that kind of helped me not need a mental break right now. Although, I mean, I'll take an extra 2 days, you know. This also happens to be the point in the school year where it normally goes very good very quickly. And I don't know, it happened last year around this time too, and it's happening again, I think. I don't know. But I guess that's good. It's nice having fun. I don't want to sit in a school classroom and be bored. I want to do something fun. Okay. Take out your green concrete for a second. Come back to the front right. By the way, obviously if you have to, pause. I think that goes without saying. But you want to come to the 5th block up on the front-ish section of green concrete. You want to place a green concrete in line with the glass on that 5th row, like that. Connect them together. Like that, so you have a square. I should have specified you're not doing diagonally, you're doing with a right angle. And then connect the corner down to the ground and connect the rest of it up to the top. I'm actually going to do myself night vision real quick, hold on. Because we're going to need it a lot, most likely. That's a lot of zeros right there. That is a lot of zeros. Like, too many zeros. I only usually use 3 zeros for a tutorial, but that was like 10 or something. But that was for LN2, or sorry, Little Nightmares 2. So it's a little bit different. You don't actually have to connect this all the way up, by the way. I'm just gonna because it makes it nicer. You really don't need the top 2 rows, but all the others you do. So you have this. It kind of looks stupid right now. That's fine. Now why did we do this? It's because this section doesn't count towards what we're doing next. In line with all of these green concretes, the top row of green concrete, or I guess, sorry, the bottom row of green concrete, this row right here, in the section that we just did, and then the rows of green concrete above all the windows. In line with that, you want to fill your entire roof in with smooth stone. Now, normally I would wait to do this, but I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try punching in the lights. If you don't want to do that, just don't worry about this step. Just keep in mind that the ceiling is 4 blocks tall, because I'm not specifying numbers after this for that. I'm just saying up to the... Actually, I might. It's just... I'd say I'm not gonna, but I might, because I just worked that way. I don't know. I'm a numbers guy. If I can give a number, I'll give a number, usually. Unless it's a situation where the number is like 39 or something, and I'm like, I don't know the number, so I'm just not gonna give it to you. But if I know the number, I'm giving it to you. Just how I am. Just also, it's a nice thing to do, because... Not with something like this as much, but if it's like... Let's say it's like, you want to connect back to the front left, or you then want to connect forward, which number will be 36 forward. It just can make sure that you have your build actually right, because if you get 35 or something, you're basically screwed. Assuming I'm making an interior for the thing, if it's like a Home Depot or whatever, no one will notice. Home Depot is bigger than 35. I'm pretty sure like everything is bigger than 35 out of that set of big stores. They're all 50. That kind of like row. I don't know why I've split up my tutorial world like the way that I have. Although it is kind of nice, because I have the big boy zone, I have the, well, Cinema's not in there, actually, or neither is Prison, they're next to each other. That was, I guess, gonna be the big boy zone. And then I have license, or I guess, games inside of game, ironically. I don't know. I like splitting things up, it's nice. Okay, now we feel like 10 times more claustrophobic. I didn't do it this way before, and this feels really weird. Okay. You can actually get rid of your oak planks and your smooth stone, and you want to get out, ironically, dark oak planks, and I might just leave that other one open for now. I think I'm going to do that. Unless I can think. Thinking's kind of hard, so yeah, I'll pass on that one. I'll pass on the opportunity, thanks though. Since we're at the front, I guess coming to the front right-hand corner, and in line with the dark oak stairs up here, you want to fill in the section in with dark oak planks at the roof. Oh wait, I have something you can get out. Black banners. That's a really weird one, I know, but it'll make sense later. And then this will just be a dark oak ceiling that's very high. I had to have some sort of a workaround for this, because I'm not making the entire ceiling that height. It's just not ideal to make a ceiling that tall. Especially in a restaurant, if you want to call Krispy Kreme a restaurant. I will go to Krispy Kreme for my donuts. That's restaurant-y enough. And they have tables. That basically classifies it as a restaurant. I just realized something, though. And I'll explain it later. It's not important, but it's just worth noting. Because this is Minecraft, not real life, so it doesn't matter. Okay, hold on. Let me get out my notes, because I need them. Oh, frick, it was already open. I didn't think it was going to be open. Okay, come to the back left-hand corner, and you want to be in the far corner on the oak plank. Shut up. Okay, I'm just gonna mute my phone because people are asking me to do things and I'm videoing. From this, you want to count forward by 4. Wait. Yeah. And then you want to go right with 7 stone bricks. Birch door, stone brick. 1 room. Down. Now, come to the 3rd stone brick left of that birch door, which is this one, not the middle one. One right of the middle, my god. You want to go forward from the stone brick with 8 stone bricks. And go left with 3, and then a spruce door. I don't know why. I was thinking that I put the block here because, like, okay, no, I don't want it to face it, but I don't even know what just happened in my brain. Then from this door, you want to count forward by 5 and place another spruce door. Pretty sure. Wait, hold on. No, yeah, that's right. I feel like it should be a block back. That really triggers me. It's fine, though. From this door, you want to go right with 7 green concrete. And then a spruce door. Come back to that same green concrete you just brought right with a door and bring it back with a spruce door as well. You have like revolving doors almost. It's a lot of doors. We already have 5 and we have, well, we don't have any left to place other than for the fridgies. Fridgies. I don't know why I just called them that. Bring that door that you just brought. Bring the door that is the backward door. That makes more total sense. You'll figure it out. Bring it back with 5 dark oak planks. Then go right with 2, 1 block gap, 6, 1 block gap. And then this is kind of a weird thing to say. Turn each of those 1 block gaps into doorways in the dark oak plank section, like so. And then on that dark oak plank above, place a black banner like that. You can still walk through them, just the banner in your face. You're just gonna hit some cloth. That's all. Okay. Get rid of your black banners, spruce door and birch door, and get out gray concrete, stone stairs, and frick, I had an thing in mind. I hate this so much. I'm just gonna leave this. Actually, no, I'll tell you to get out red concrete because it'll make sense later. I swear. Okay. Come to the spruce door at the front here that kind of seems to have no purpose right now. And we're going to give it a purpose because I like giving doors purposes. That's my job in life. If I ever get an actual career, I'm going to get an actual career. You have to. When I get an actual career, I'm going to have it be giving doors purposes. Anyways, you want to place 2 green concrete vertically to the right of that door so it's as tall as the door, like so. Also place a green concrete on top of the door. And then you want to bring the 2 to the right of it, each right with an additional set of 2. And then bring the bottom one right by 7 to connect to the wall. And then up by 1 at the right. To the left of the spruce door, you want to place a row of 3 green concrete going up. So it'll give you this kind of weird start of a curve, kind of the start of a really big circle. And you want to fill in this gap here and with black stained glass panes. If you would like, I didn't do this originally, but I might actually do this here. The smooth stones above, that's a weird word, stones. Smooth stone above the black stained glass panes, you can replace with green concrete, just to give it a little bit more of a almost kind of finished look. And then if you wanted to push this whole thing back a block, you actually can push this whole wall back a block. I just recommend then pushing these back as well, and you'll have the space to do it. It'll make sense later. But yeah. I guess come back here like I am right now. And at the front right of this little room with the dark oak things, place a row of gray concrete. And then behind the dark oak, you have the slot, and at the left side of this, you want to bring this row of stone bricks. Or you want to bring the stone brick forward by 3, and I'd also just place a gray concrete row here. It's kind of hard to explain, but basically, what I'm just doing is I'm just going around and polishing things. Most of this, it's kind of just, like, you know, things that don't have to be the way that I'm making them. It just is that way for the better. Now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you, in this crevice back here, make it all stone stairs facing left, like this. We'll come back to this. Because what I'm going to tell you to do now is I'm going to tell you to bring every single wall up. So bring the green concrete that hasn't been tampered with up with 3 green concrete, the stone bricks up with 3 quartz bricks, and then the dark oak planks up with 3 dark oak planks. And if it already has been brought up by something, then just fill in whatever gap there is, and if there is no gap, then just shrug and move on. I wish there was a shrugging emote in Minecraft. There might be, actually. There's got to be a shrug, right? Come on. Who doesn't shrug in, whatever year it is? 2022. It's a weird sentence. It's not even a trendy thing, it's just like an honest thing. Like, people... You just shrug a lot, man. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna get out of here because I don't like these rooms. Although you do want to go back into this dark oak one. And what you want to do is you want to come to the left doorway thing. This. You want to place a stone stair. Whoopsies. Stone stair facing forward, I guess. In this area, I'm gonna actually do that just because I can. Yeah, stone stair facing forward in that doorway. Then bring it forward by 3. Go right 1, forward 1, right 1, and then go forward with a stone stair facing right. Bring it right by 3. Then go back with the stone stair facing back. Right 1, back 1, right 1, and then back 3. And that's going to be a really awkward thing to get. So I'm going to break in and do that. And then I'm actually going to do this one facing back as well, just so they don't connect. Because I don't want the, if you can't, because you don't see this row back here. That row, you can't see it. It's just to actually make it a loop because I wanted to do that. I thought it'd be cool. This is like the little conveyor belt thing that donuts will travel on, and you can look out and look into it and wish that they were in your mouth and not on the conveyor belt. Honest thing, I love donuts. Get rid of your stone stairs and black stained glass panes and get out spruce trap doors and brown terracotta. And so there's a pattern. You can do this however you want. But there's a pattern that I did. Do I have a better image? No, I don't. That's cool. Okay. It'll be, for these 3 stone stairs here, it'll be on the left side of them and on the right side, I guess, of all 3, actually, yeah. That you can, like that. Then it'll be in front of the diagonal, both of the diagonals. And then it'll be behind these 2 middle stone stairs. And then... So basically, if it has a, because, how do I explain this? It basically wants to be at the shorter end of the stair in any spot that it can. And where else, the other spots where you can, you want to place it on the sides of them like that. So it'll give you this pattern, I think. Okay, so I didn't actually do it like this here. I did it like this. Yeah, this is how I have it. Which frankly doesn't make a ton of sense, but I think it is smarter to do it the way that I was saying. Do it on the short end of them. And then wherever else you can. It looks a little bit weirder, I think, but it just makes more sense. Because, you know, the divot. I used stairs instead of blocks or something because I wanted those divots. And I didn't want to use a block with a texture because there wasn't a texture that would fit what I wanted. Unless I'm stupid because I didn't really look that hard. I mean, like, wait, what am I thinking of? What's the block that I'm thinking of? Lodestones might actually work, although they're expensive. I actually don't know. I was thinking of, like, a very, very light gray version of polished basalt, and I don't actually think it exists. So I don't know where I got that thought from. I mean, there's bone blocks. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, moving on. This room is done except for the lights, but we're worrying about the lights last, or whenever my night vision expires. Actually, whenever we're done, I'll do furnishing last. I'll do lights after we're done, all the important-ish stuff. So, how much longer do we have? Okay, only 2 minutes. Gotta, chop, chop, chop. That isn't how that works. Whatever. Okay. Come to the, that's cool. You have these 2 spruce doors here if you're in the main front area here. You want to come to the second green concrete to the left of the right one, and you want to bring it forward with 6 red concrete. God dang it, I did 7. It's supposed to be 6, and I was originally thinking 7. That's why I screwed that up. Then go forward from that with 4 brown terracotta, and then connect left. Bring the row of red concrete left by a row. And then, because of the materials we have, what I'm going to ask you to do right now is I'm going to tell you the brown terracotta and the red concrete that'll make sense. You'll understand that in a sec. It'll make, ironically, more sense. You want to place upside down mangrove slabs along the ceiling in line with those. So it's basically going to create a right angle and like kind of a backwards L. Like that. Or I guess a 7 from this angle. It'll create a 7. Actually, it is an L. It is an L. Okay, I lied. But yeah. It's like that. And then you obviously don't want to do it on this inner row here because it doesn't make a difference. Now you can clear your inventory and get out glass. Stone stairs again. Oh no, they're back. Stone brick stairs. White carpet. We'll call it there for now, I guess. I might have lied what I said earlier. Yeah, we're gonna have to do furnishing probably first. And you'll see, well, it'll make more sense later. I've said that like 8 times this video. Okay, on top of the red concrete, you want to place a little rectangle of glass. And then you want to place stone stairs on top of the glass that wants to go around in a circle. And it basically wants to kind of create those edges. Or it wants to create almost a smaller rectangle on top like that. That's the best way I can describe it. My explanation game is not on point today. On this little brown terracotta L or whatever this is, you want to place going along this row of 4 towards the corner. White carpet, stone brick stair that should be facing, hold on, left. 2 white carpet, then going across the front, you want to place 4 white carpet, stone brick stair facing back, and a white carpet. Nice, okay, you can clear your inventory, and I'm going to take a quick cut so I don't run out of time. And what we're going to do is, what are we going to do? Get out green concrete for a second here, because I forgot about this. On the little rows of green concrete here that you can very clearly see, you want to bring them 2 rows in so they are inside, or they're, they block the glass from any view except for like inside the spot. So it basically it creates this effect. I don't know how else to describe it. It does kind of look weird in here. Come to look at it more. It's fine. No one will notice. No one looks up. People just like look down. People look at that electronic rectangle a lot, you know? Not to say I don't. I don't know. I just like making fun of people. Okay. I forgot about something that okay. Take out your green concrete again if you so choose. This isn't something that you have to do like that, or I guess you didn't have to do that either. You never have to do anything, ever. But this is just a little detail that I did. Where you have the green concretes outside, you want to basically break the smooth stone, and you want to place them going in another row. And make sure you actually do get it fully. I don't know, it just makes it better. And it also will play into effect with one of the other things that we're doing with the lighting. And that's something that I'm going to actually give you very, very clear instructions on, unlike the rest of it. Okay. Now, get out. You don't need green concrete again, I swear, I think. But you want to get out mangrove stairs, nether brick fence, green carpet. My dog is barking, or she barked once. Which is rare. Usually it's like 12 times more. Red concrete we do need again. I forgot about that. Because it's stupid. Pillar quartz blocks. Black stained glass. Dark oak doors. Smooth quartz stairs. And I guess we'll go stone slabs. That will knock out everything in here. And one of the rooms back there, except for the trash cans, but we don't like trash cans. They're, dare I say it, they're trash. Okay. I know that was terrible, and I'm all for it. Okay, come to the front window, and you also want to do the same thing at that window over there, the right one that's the same size. Let me actually make sure. Okay, I do know what I'm doing. Cool. You want to, moving back from either polished basalt, you want to place a mangrove stair, and they want to be facing towards each other. Then moving in, place another brick fence. Set of mangrove stairs facing away from each other. And then you'll have this 1 block gap, and you want to do something a little strange. You want to place an upside down mangrove stair facing forward. So from the back side, you get this, and if you go outside, you'll notice that there's a gap there. And the reason I give you this gap is so this doesn't, because if I had a full block like here, I don't know if it actually does it like I thought it did. I thought it was going to make the whole row be weird, but it still, I think, at least would make the, hold on, let me actually test that. I thought it'd make the whole thing be weird. It might not affect it like I thought it would. I mean, it does affect the bottom one, so you have that little 1 block, or 1 pixel wide thing, and I don't want to deal with those, so, you know, we just do the stair. And then you can place green carpets on top of either one of those nether brick fences, and do the same thing at the other window, so, stair coming out from the polished basalt, nether brick fence going in, mangrove stair, and then the upside down stair facing toward the wall. And the green carpet on top of either fence. Nice. I want to say there's only 1 more seat. I only added 3 seats because I didn't want to add them just chilling in the middle of the floor. That wasn't, like, an idea that I wanted. And it's at, ironically, the other window. This is all intentional. So from the row in line with the polished black stone walls, or at least the stone bricks, you want to place 2 mangrove stairs going left that are facing towards each other. As in, towards each other for the rows, not within the rows, like this. Place a 2x2 nether brick fence in the middle, and then place green carpet on top. Okay. Now, come to the front left again, and you want to count to the 6 stone brick moving back. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. And place a pillar quartz block on the oak plank that is facing, and it wants to face up, my god. Bring it back with a black stained glass, dark oak door, black stained glass, dark oak door, black stained glass, pillar quartz block. This is a much more compact little fridge thing. Much more compact than, was it Baskin Robbins or Crumble Cookie? I don't know. But you want to bring each pillar quartz block up by 3. Each freaking frick. Each black stained glass block up by 2. And then each dark oak door also up with the black glass. And then you have this, and then on top of the black glass, place a row of smooth quartz stairs. That's your little fridge here. I originally had those blocks, but it looked stupid, so I did that. And then there isn't actually going to be any room in here. If you have this in a situation to where, say, the walls, like it's, I don't know, next to other restaurants, you could totally bang into this wall. But then those 2 windows also wouldn't exist. They might. But you could bang into this wall and just take out of whatever that is. Because nobody likes whatever's next to this. Unless it's like a Chick-fil-A or something, then I'll take it. Although I don't know who would put a Chick-fil-A literally smack dab next to a Krispy Kreme. But hey, we won't ask questions here. Okay. Take out your nether brick fence again, and we're gonna do something. You want to come to the, kind of red concrete thing here, and you want to come to the back red concrete and count right from it by 3. And then, I don't have an image. Wait, no, I do have an image. It's all the way, oh, there it is. And then you want to count forward by 2, and going forward from that, you want to place 11 nether brick fence. Then go left with, I'm going to say 7. I'll go 6. 6 or 7, somewhere around there. It doesn't actually matter. And then come back to the corner of that, and you want to count right by 3, and you want to connect that row of nether brick fence straight to that back wall. I'm not giving you a number. Numbers are overrated. Like so. 2 other things that were done. This room, at least. Except for lighting, but lighting doesn't count. Come to the pillar quartz block, the front row pillar quartz block. That's awesome. And you want to count right by 5. And back by 1, and going right, you want to place 2 red concrete, and then bring either one back by 1. This could be a lot of things. This could be a table. This could be a little, like, pedestal with cards or something. I don't know. Cards. They could have, like, Krispy Kreme gift cards. Bunch of stuff. We saw that at a Krispy Kreme. It wasn't... It was kind of like the Krispy Kreme that we were at was small. The counter was probably, like, here, per se. And they had, like, in the corner, they had a little stand with some gift cards and stuff you could get. Or it actually might have been on the counter. But it was like a Christmassy thing. Ironically, it was around this time last year, I think. Because it would have, well, Christmas stuff. That's given. Now you want to come behind the counter, and along the left wall here, you want to leave a, I want to say 2-block gap from the door. Hold on. Love when, okay, there we go. Yeah, 2-block gap from the door, and you want to place a row of upside down stone slabs that goes until it is 1 block short of touching the counter. Count up by 2 from that front one, and out back by, or right, yeah, back by 2, and then going back, just place upside down stone slabs until you touch the green concrete wall. Just gives it a little bit of, like, a cool look, because it's staggered. I was gonna do another shelf, and I was gonna push this one down, but I couldn't because of the door. So, just know that nobody loves you. I'm just kidding, I love you, door. You're a good door. I'm gonna use you now. Then you want to go through that spruce door that I just trash talked, and then come to the one that is directly across from it. And in this room, you want to place along the right wall, you want to place a row of upside down stone slabs, and then count to the second row of quartz bricks up and do the same thing, like that. Do the same on the left wall, except the bottom row I'd leave like 2 blocks at the front, maybe for the door. And then at the back wall, you want to, at the first and third rows of quartz bricks, you want to place upside down stone slab rows going across like that. Just like, again, a cool little design. Literally nobody except for employees are going to care nor see this. Employees won't care either, but yeah, it's there. Okay, I hate this because we need the stair. You know what, it's fine. Clear inventory and get out. Smooth quartz stair, or sorry, smooth quartz blocks and smooth quartz stairs. You need both. Birch trap doors, levers, cauldrons, composters, oak trap doors. And then come into this birch door, and you want to place along the, we'll say left wall. It doesn't actually have a center, so just pick any block. You want, except for, I'd pick one of the 2 middle ones. Place smooth quartz block, then place going towards you, upside down smooth quartz stair. On top of that stair, birch trap door. Then on top of the original block, place another block, and then place a lever on either the left or the right side of the block. Doesn't actually matter. Technically front or back, but we're not using those math. Somewhere along the back wall, place a cauldron with a lever above it powered on, and then maybe in the front right corner, place a compost with an oak trap door on top. Nice. And then what I just do is maybe somewhere in this room, I don't know, compost or oak trap door on top. Just kind of place a couple around. I'm going to do one behind the counter here. You could even do a sink back here, although I wouldn't recommend it. I don't know who's washing donuts. I did one in the front left and also the front right of the actual restaurant itself. Just kind of a couple. There's no real placement to this that you need. Just try to have one in most rooms. You probably don't need one in the conveyor belt room, though. Unless you were thinking logically, like, oh, maybe we see a bad donut, then we gotta chuck it. The only thing I will say is that with the way I made this, you have space. So if you wanted to add another room back here and then trim the bathroom short, you can. I think that's perfectly reasonable. And then have, like, I don't know, little mixing stuff so they make the donuts here, maybe. I don't know. I've never worked at a Krispy Kreme. Yeah. But, just... Well, there's one other thing I was gonna say. Just also, what I was saying earlier that I realized, since there are tables, technically you need a publicly accessible bathroom. Which we don't have here, but it's fine, it's Minecraft. I'm pretty sure that's a law, though, so just pray that they don't find out. But yeah, there was one of, oh yeah, lights, that's a thing. You want to get out for the lights. Ironically, again, smooth quartz stairs. Ochre frog lights, iron trap doors, and lanterns. So what I did is above each green carpet along the ceiling, I just placed a lantern with the on the green concrete. Except at the 2x2, I only did the 2 here. I didn't do a 2x2 because that would be pointless. And then it's kind of all up to you what you do. Really, that's all I did in the main area, and then I also did at the kind of L-shaped nether brick fences. I did one on each corner of that. Like this. I think that's a block. Oh, no, that is right. Okay, cool. Just kind of, you know, just like a little bit. And this actually lit it up pretty well. Just this amount of lanterns. And then front right of this dark oak section, 2x2 of ochre frog lights in the center. Opposite on smooth quartz stairs on each side, except for the corners. And then iron trapdoors on the underside. And that actually, what I like about the trapdoors on the ochre frog lights is it makes the light itself just look like plain white. So it gives it, especially when you do the 1x2s, it'll give you a... like kind of, frick, what are they? The fluorescent lights? Or the really long lights. I forget what they're called. And then what I did is just in the behind the counter I think it was like is it 2 or 3? I think it was 1. It was 2 off either end or 2 off each side, and then it was just little 1x2s here. I know the explanation is terrible, but I don't know how else to describe it. Really, whatever you see fit. There is no right or wrong answer to this. And that's what's fun about doing the lights. There's no right or wrong answer. It's however you want it. Like in this area here, this little weird backroom hallway. I just put a bunch of random ones. I had no pattern to this because there wasn't really a pattern I could do. That's not exactly even though, so I'm gonna actually change that. And I think I did have this one not like that, but that's fine. It looks good enough. And then bathroom, like some of the rooms it does work out. Like you can do, say, 2 block gap, 1x2, maybe 3 block gap, another 1x2. Frog lights. And then in the conveyor belt room, this one I think was the first one I did, so this one kind of worked out nicely. I think it works the same. Oh no, it's, I think 1 block gap, break 2, 3, okay, no, it's 2 block gap, break 2, sorry. 2 block gap, break 2 in the center row. So there's this one. I'm just going to show you quickly what I did for each of them. There's this. This is the conveyor belt room. This hallway, it's really no pattern. That's just up for your debate. The storage closet. Bathroom. And then the behind the counter. Is this. And then the main area, whoa, that was laggy. Main area is kind of just lanterns. It lights it up enough. If you want to have more light, then by all means add it. And then this one up here, which is the fancy light. Yeah, once you're done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the interior for your Krispy Kreme complete. That was a fun one. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy this video, have you finished your dinner? And I will see you in the next one. Peace.